Hello and happy Monday. Just wanted to hop in and give you a little tip to start off your week that is all around who owns your customers. And the reason I wanted to bring this to your attention today is because I've just seen that a fellow influencer has just lost her Facebook account and her Instagram account. And of course, that happened to me about 6 months ago. And rather than try and fight it and get it all back, which my social media team is still on with doing that, even 6 months later, I just decided, you know what, there's so many people on my Facebook that I'm seeing so much, quite frankly, shite on my Facebook wall. Maybe you feel like that as well. And it was really funny because I was sat there that morning that I lost my accounts, and I just thought to myself, God, there's so much crap on my wall. I wish I could just start all over again. And of course, in true universal style, the law of attraction kicked in, and that very afternoon, all of my accounts went down. And somebody had hacked into my account and they'd changed the age on my account so that I was less than the legal age to be on Facebook. And so we know that it's effectively corporate espionage. And I'm guessing the same thing has happened to this other person who I'm seeing is frantically trying to get their accounts back. And so I just wanted to bring to your attention that because I had admins on all of my pages and in all of my groups, I was able to get all of those back very quickly. So I just wanted to hop in and just say to you to make sure that on all of your Facebook pages, your Facebook groups, if you've got groups or pages on LinkedIn, just make sure that you have an admin person that's on there. It might be your husband, wife, girlfriend, child, friend, just somebody that you can trust, and ideally have a couple on there, because then if something happens to one of their accounts, then you've got that kind of double backup there. So all you need to do is add an admin or two to your accounts, and then if you do lose your profile, because your groups and your pages are connected from your profile to the accounts that you've created, it doesn't matter, because you can just set up a brand new account and get one of your admins to add you to those groups and pages again, and bam, you're up in business again. So you don't really need to lose anything. I mean, I maybe lost 3 or 4 hours on mine because I immediately thought to myself, brilliant, thank you, universe, I'm just going to start again. So I created a brand new account. If we're not connected yet, by the way, go and connect with me at Sammy One Drop Blindell on Facebook. And I lost my Instagram account, and actually I didn't really use my personal Instagram very much at all, because I used my One Drop Movement Instagram account. So there you go. Just make sure that you protect yourself today, and don't wait, don't hang around. If anything happens to Facebook, then of course you've lost like all of the connections you've made, any trust currency you've built up with other influencers. You don't really want to lose any of that. And of course, the other thing to consider then is, how are you going to get people from your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your Twitter, your Pinterest, Instagram, YouTube? Again, you can add an admin on YouTube. If anything happens to any of these accounts, then you really want to make sure that you're protected. But more than anything, get people from those accounts straight onto your email list if you can. Like, I was able to email my entire list to let them know this is my new account as soon as I knew that I didn't have that account anymore. And of course, most of the people that I'm connected with on social media, they are on my list. So think of something. If you haven't got something, think of something that you can offer that is of massive value to your list. Whether that be like a guide or a video series, or you might already have something that's created and you think, do you know what, actually, I'm going to give that away in return for getting people signed up to my list, because the list is actually more important and more valuable to have than the actual product that you're selling most of the time. So if you think about what it costs you to acquire a customer these days, and how many points of contact you've got to have with somebody, which all costs time and money, even if you're not advertising, you're still building up that relationship, aren't you? So all costs time and money and energy. So, just equate that out and think, well, I'm selling this product or program for, I don't know, £50 or $50, whatever. If you've got something around that sort of value, it's actually worth thinking about giving that away to your social media fans and followers, because they're getting massive value in return for you now being able to build trust currency with them in an even bigger way than before. And then if anything happens to your email lists, not your email list, your social media lists, then of course, then at least you've got them on your email list instead. So yeah, go for it. Go and make sure that you protect yourself. And even if you don't do it today, just make a point of maybe one social profile each day, or break it down so that you've protected yourself. And if you haven't got something that you can give away to people, maybe an idea for you is to go and ask people on your list, like, what would you like? What do you want me to create for you? I want to add some value to those of you that are following me, and I want to do for you what you actually need. So tell me what you need, and your list might even tell you exactly what they want you to create for them. And then, of course, then they're in your email list and you can build a relationship with them and connect with them on an ongoing basis. So that's something for you to think about today. Have an amazing day. Have fun, be happy, be that ripple maker you wish to see in the world. And I'll be back tomorrow with another tip. Take care.